Hey guys, it's Crusher, and since this past update, I've been experimenting with a lot of different builds you can make, and I have been, this isn't, Grand Suda obviously isn't the best right now, but this is just to show you guys, this is a pretty good Grand Suda build, but what I'm trying to show you guys is, you see the intelligence here, 25, there are two things on this build that you need on so many builds because of the current meta, being mantra based builds, right? The mantra pen, mantra damage, all that. And what 25 intelligence gets you is ether blade, so you can put less into erudition, and then it also gives you ever changing Aegis. And why ever changing Aegis is actually so good now is because of this new talent, Frostra, at 80, the new crystal talent. Here, let me show you. So we come here. It is called Reclaimed Glass. Your crystal shrapnel explosions now grant you and any allies caught in them for 10% elemental resistance for 10 seconds. This stacks with your ever-changing Aegis. So you get the 10% from this, you get the 20 from ever-changing, that's 30% already. If they hit you with another mantra, usually it only do 10% more. Now it cancels out because of this 10% elemental resistance. It is such a good mantra. Crystallization is so easy to proc. You get the Kaido breath, you get Warden's Blade, the little spinny move, Grand Suda crit, anything like that, any multi-hit ice move, you can immediately proc the crystal shrapnel. It's only 65 frost straw. It is such a good talent. It is a amazing buff to crystal, just that talent alone. Then you get the new Frost Straw Shadowcast move. That move is super good. It gives a lot of pressure. You need to be running ever-changing on your build in this current meta. Either that, or if you're doing a combo build, I would suggest maybe Return to the Dark Ages. But that really depends on your build. But a lot of builds benefit just from using this. And if you go crystal, it completely nullifies the downside and actually makes you even stronger if you're fighting somebody who is single attunement or uses mainly one attunement and doesn't try to, you know, hit you with something else. Okay, just to show you guys like how tanky you can make these builds, let me make a quick like fist build that utilizes this and ever-changing Aegis and reinforced armor and just is still very powerful. With the crystallization ice mantras. So we don't need spine cutter for this. Let's put 1 fort. Let's get ghost. A lot of survivability there. 45 int, a little extra damage, and then the 5 HP card plus ether blade and ever changing. Got all that in that. 3 willpower. 55 charisma for chaotic charm. And then we're going to go 1 frost and 65 light weapon, so we can equip Flamekeeper and then shrine it down, and you actually keep the Flamekeeper. Alright, shrine that. And then here, we're going to go 90 fortitude, 30 willpower, and then 80 frost. Ooh, 80 frost. 3 points left. If there's any like 30 int, you just put 1 more on this. And if you want to do extra damage on the mantras, what you want to do is you want to go Prophet's Cloak, and then you want to do 3 Eru, 3 Song, and if you have enough ether, you can go 2 Eru, 4 Song, but then you're gonna have less tempo. So yeah, 3 Eru, 3 Song, Prophet's Cloak, you got crystallization, you have a bunch of tankiness, elemental resistance, reinforced armor, you have orbital ice, and then you have your fist talents, all that. It's just very solid. You get a lot of defense on frost now. You get a lot of damage off of it. They upgraded a lot of the mantras, like ice spikes got buffed, all that. So I would just recommend you guys trying this out. And then for mantras, we could just do the basic ice dagger, frost grab, ice eruption. Wait, let me grab Neuro so I can Neuro. Here we go. Alright, so ice daggers, frost grab, ice eruption. These 3 are like needed Fist build, you always want to grab Frost Grab. And then let's see, what else do we get? Ice Smash for a block break. You can get Ice Fissure, Crystal Impale, and what Oath? Hold on. Let us see. We can go, yeah, we can just go Oathless, because Oathless is just really good for resistance as well. And I've seen a rise in a lot of Oathless builds. So we get Crystal Impale, Ice Cubes. Okay, so how you'd use this is Ice Dagger for the bottom freeze and then fainting and just like neutral game. Frost Grab, it's genuinely a really good combo extender, and it can grab them from like a million miles away and put ice down if you need that. Ice Eruption, completely counters Silent Heart because you use it after their Manicotti. It hits them no matter what, and in general it's just really good mantra. Ice Smash, that's your block break. Ice Fissure, just a super good mantra. It's actually really good after the supposedly nerf. You can chain them and you just sit near it. You can heal, all that. Then you have Crystal Impale. You uppercut into Crystal Impale. You can confirm a lot of stuff off of that. And then Ice Cubes. You use Ice Cubes off of a Frost Grab, and it's a free hit. And it's a really good bloodless ceiling. And then for your mobility, I would go Beast Burrow, but you can also go Glacial Arc and put the big the spark on it to make them like explode. And then for support, Iceberg. Iceberg is so busted. You put Rush Shards on it, you heal, you put on your Ice Fissure, you Iceberg, they come, they hit you, you pop your Ice Fissure, it hits them, you Frost Grab into Ice Cube, you heal up to full, you Ice Eruption, Ice Dagger. Frost is just so good right now. And then with this, and if you wanted to replace, you could replace Crystal Impale for Dread Breath, so you could proc your crystal moves more. But not everybody can get Dread Breath. You have to farm like forever for that. So yeah, this is just a really simple build. It's super tanky, got a lot of resistances. You deal really good mantra damage. Obviously, you're not going to do the most on light weapon. Let's see. Flamekeeper. I mean, we don't have all the modifiers, but you're going to be doing 20 without modifiers, which is alright. Let's see. 3 pen. Or 3 damage. 21. Yeah, so that's, like I said, that's alright. But with your modifiers, you're going to be doing a good amount. And you're just using the Flamekeeper so you can put pressure on your mantras because you have that mantra pen. And you have that tankiness so you can survive a long time. You can heal with your Iceberg, get bloodless off your Ice Cubes. Just a really strong build with the new red ice. The build I'm making is slightly different. It's not as tanky, but it does utilize a lot more damage. And thank you guys for watching. I'll see you guys next time. If you want my builds, join my Discord. Blah, blah, blah. See ya.